Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick video on the Suzuki DT50 outboard motor, how to do the water pump. The reason I'm doing this video is I went on YouTube hoping to find some information. I could not find any information on how to do the water pump, how to remove the lower unit. This is a 1984 Suzuki DT50, 50 horse. All other models should be the same. This motor, I've been running it for about a year. I redid this boat last year and it's pumping fine. However, this motor's 30 years old this year and I don't know if it's ever had a water pump. I'm not going to take the chance. The kit was only like 25 bucks, so I'm going to go ahead and put the water pump on there just for some peace of mind when I'm out on the water. Great little motor, definitely one of the better running two-cylinder outboards that I've owned. Really like it. It's very economical on fuel, very reliable little engine. I've done some electrical stuff to it, replaced one of the coils and put a new CDI box on it, and the thing runs great. It'll push this little boat just shy of 40, which is pretty good. Like I said, let me grab the camera and I'll do a quick tutorial on how to get this lower unit off. It's really not bad. Alright, what you got to do over on the side of the engine, if you can see right here, there's a slot that has a rubber plug in it. If you remove the rubber plug, there's a shaft that goes in and connects to the shift shaft on the lower unit. If you take that nut off, it's a flat-sided shaft that keeps it from turning, and the shaft will slide in and out, which it has a pin that just slides into the shift shaft that goes up into the lower unit. Once you take this nut off, you slide the shaft in and it releases that pin. When you put the lower unit back on, you grab that shaft with a pair of needle nose and pull it out to re-engage the pin. And it's fairly simple. You've got 8 bolts holding the lower unit on, actually 9. You've got 8 plus one main one going up the back. This is a 14 millimeter bolt. The rest of them are 12 millimeters. And this is the lower unit. I've got a stainless soulless prop on here. And here's the water pump housing. 4 bolts. The water pump housing comes off. You put the new water pump impeller in. You put the new plate, the new gasket. You're good to go. The shift shaft at the top has a small hole. That's what the shaft in the side of the motor engages into. It just slides in there, and once you put the nut on there, it can't move. A couple of things you'll want to do: make sure you grease the splines on the shaft when you reinstall it. Make sure that it is in neutral if you took it off in neutral, forward if you took it off in forward, and reverse if you took it off in reverse. I like taking it off in neutral. It doesn't matter as long as you put it back the same way that it came apart. And a few things that I like to do when I put them back together: I like to use anti-seize, the copper, or any type of anti-seize on all of the bolts when you're putting them back together. And when you put the impeller in, make sure you put a light coat of grease on the impeller, and make sure you spin the shaft to get the impeller arms moving in the right direction. And that's basically it. It's not bad. It's fairly easy to get to. And like I say, you just take off the 8 bolts plus the one large one, and you take off the linkage for the shift shaft that goes up into the motor, and the lower unit comes right off. So I'm going to go ahead and get my impeller kit and get this thing back on and get her back together. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.